Good day everyone, this is TNF Disney G&E Fan 2009 here, and today I'm back doing another Go Northeast network exploring video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the soon to be withdrawn in at least a couple months North Tyne Rocket network. But first, here's a little history on this network. In late 2023, Arriva Northumbria decided to withdraw their 51, 52, 53, 54 and 55 services, and Gateshead Central Taxis decided to stop operating the 335. Go Northeast came along and decided to take over these services as routes 335, 351, 352, 353, 354, 355 and 359. Eventually, however, the 351, 359 and 335 would go to Gateshead Central Taxis. The current North Tyne Rockets network consists of the 352 from Newcastle to Cramlington, the 353 from Cramlington to North Shields, the 354 from North Shields to Newcastle, and the 355 from Newcastle to Forest Hall. On the 21st of March, however, this network is going to be dead, and the 352 is becoming a peak service. We are getting a brand new service called the 356, which is going to be a corporate route, but if it had a brand, it would definitely have been North Tyne Rockets. Our first bus today was 5453, one of the coaster right streetlights on the 352 towards Cramlington. The interior on this is the same as the normal North Tyne Rocket streetlights, including the Go Northeast leather seating from 2015 with USB ports, and next stop announcements, which I believe haven't been updated since 2023 for this one. After Haymarket bus station, we stop at St Mary's Place, where we meet a bunch of other routes, including the Q3, the Cobalt and Coal services, etc. We travel along Sideford Road, where we get a glimpse of the Jesmond to Manners section of the Tyne Metro. Like the 309 and 307, which are the Cobalt and Coal services, we head along Cradlewell before heading on to the Coast Road, and getting stuck in traffic in the process. After our little journey on the Coast Road, we head up High Heaton. Then we end up going past the Freeman Hospital. It's also got its own shuttle service, which is operated by G&E, and you can also connect to stagecoach services. After this, we head along the South Gosforth roundabout. All the North Tyne Rockets routes that come out of Newcastle, this and the 354 and 355 serve this roundabout. After this, we head along HMRC Benton Park View, and we head along Benton Park Road. We also connect to Long Benton Metro Station, but there's no footage of that. Speaking of the Tyne Metro, we head into 4-lane End Interchange, where we obviously connect to the Metro, as well as some stagecoach routes. After 4-lane End, we head into Quarren Park, where we get a glimpse of another street light coming out on the 354 for Newcastle. After this, we start making our way towards Killingworth bus station, going past the beautiful Killingworth Lake. And then we head into Killingworth bus station, where we connect to some more stagecoach services, as well as Gateshead Central Taxis 359, 335 and 342, the latter of which is soon to be a Go Northeast route. As we depart Killingworth bus station, we get a glimpse at Killingworth Shopping Centre, which has a McDonald's, Poundland, Morrison's, etc. After this, it's time for a little detour down West Bailey, where we meet the 353, and we continue to follow the exact same as that route. We also meet stagecoach 37, 62, 63 and X63, and GCT 342. After West Bailey, we head into Camperdown, where we meet some Arriva services. And then we enter Burradon, where I managed to get another lovely shot of the sky. We take a short run through Fern Drive, and then we head into Dudley Lane. And by this point, we are literally taking the final steps through the Newcastle/North Tyneside section on this route, as halfway down we go past the Northumberland sign, meaning we've entered the final destination, Cramlington. Alright you guys, I've just made it into Cramlington. That street light, despite not having the current NSA, was actually quite decently good. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to head over to the opposite side of the road, then get 5453, that was the street light I was on, back towards North Shields on the 353. The service terminates here at Manor Walks, pretty much like most other services that terminate here. But because this route shares most of the section of the 352, I'm not going to record again until we get to the next major point of the route.
Eventually.
Okay, we are back on track now, and we have just entered into Forest Hall, where we could see a stagecoach Enviro 400 MMC on the 38. After this, we head straight back onto Great Lime Road. Not all the Forest Hall services go through the little loop section of Forest Hall. Some services do, including the 355, which we'll see a bit later on, and the upcoming 356. As we travel down Great Lime Road, we head past Parborsville Tyne metro station. Then take a teeny tiny section along Hollystone. After this comes West Allotment, where I managed to record some very twisty areas on the road. Also, when we exit, we can see a little glimpse of Northumberland Park metro station, served by Gated Central Taxis Route 19. Next we travel down Easton Road, and then up Park Lane, where we get another Tyne metro station, this time round, Shire Mall. We get a little glimpse of the 309 as we travel along New York Road. Then it's time to head into Cobalt Business Park. We are beginning to share the route with the 354. And also, we meet a stagecoach Enviro 400 on the 22 service. After this, it's time to head into New York, where there's usually a driver change. A driver change did actually happen here, but I didn't get any footage of it. After New York, we take a little spin through Billy Mill, before reaching our final destination, North Shields. Alright guys, I've just turned up at North Shields Transport Hub. There's North Shields Metro Station, right in front of us. There's one of the ones that should have been allocated, it's on the 1, so they could have just swapped those allocations around anyways. I'm not going to be able to do the 354 and 355 today, because by the time I get back to Newcastle it's going to be dark, and I'm only on a limited time space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop filming for this weekend, and next weekend I'm going to head back here and finish off the last 2 routes.
1 week later.
Okay, it's been a week and we started our journey at North Shields once again. Our next bus is the 354, which is 5447. This used to be an ex-North Tyne Rockets. This is actually a good example of the corporate ones becoming a reality. We shared the route with the 353 up until Northumberland Retail Park, where we go through Backworth along Station Road. Next, after Backworth, is East Bailey, where we share the route with the GCT 359, which used to be G&E. That service is going to be withdrawn soon. After this, we head into Killingworth once again, where we share the route with the 352 up until our next major point, the South Gosforth roundabout. Then we head into South Gosforth, passing South Gosforth Tyne metro station. And then we head on to Gosforth High Street, where we meet a K-City Q3, heading towards Brunton Park. After Gosforth, we travel straight down the Great North Road, where we meet some Arriva services and the 355, which we'll be getting on in just a few moments. The 356 is also going to come down this way as well. Speaking of the 355, we meet 5448, which is in the North Tyne Rocket Delivery. It's also the only one that I've been on when I was in Durham Diamond. Heading towards Newcastle. Speaking of Newcastle, we head past Barras Bridge, and then we head into Haymarket bus station, where we are just in time to connect to the 355. We jump on the 355 in Newcastle, but this was taken a few hours ago. This vehicle in particular is another coaster, 5452. We skipped up to the Great North Road because it shares that section with the 354. When the service reaches the Blue House roundabout, oh there's another K-City, we head down Jesmond Dean Road where we connect to the Q3. After this we take a little quick detour through Haydricks Mill Road. And then into the South Gosforth roundabout for the final time on our journey today.
This is the North Tyne Rockets 355 service to Forest Wall.
After this, we have to go down West Farm Avenue. The 355 is the only G&E route so far to actually go down this way. When the 356 launches, it will be sharing this section of the route. And then we head into Forest Hall Shops. Unlike the 353, however, this actually does go a different way around this area. And just like I said when I was on the 353, I will be recording this section because it's slightly different. After taking a very quick stop at Crescent Way, we head down Meadway Estate.
Next stop, Meadway Estate.
And then we exit out and reconnect with the 353 just after exiting Feetham Avenue.
This is the North Tyne Rockets 355 service to Newcastle.
And we conclude this video by going back to where we originally were on the 353, Great Lime Road. Okay guys, that was the North Tyne Rockets network. I'm kind of glad I managed to end off on a vehicle that used to be a North Tyne Rockets livery. So what is the future for this Brit network as a whole? Well, the brand will be dying soon, the 23rd of March to be exact, because that's when the next service changes is happening. So we've definitely got a confirmed date, I think. I think potentially we've got a confirmed date. The 352 is getting withdrawn, we're getting a new route called the 356. And then after that one is gone, who knows? Well, more brands are obviously going to be going, but anyways, that was my video on the Go North East North Tyne Rockets network. don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because there might be more network videos coming out. If there's any more G&E networks you want us to, that you want to see on this that hasn't been covered by EM81YT and KH73, I think that's his channel, just let us know in the comments below. I know for a fact there's one about X-Lines that I might be potentially doing, I'm not 100% sure yet. But if there's any other G&E networks that you want us to see us cover that hasn't been covered online already, let us know down below in the comments. Anyways, I gotta be going. See ya!